How convicted are you in getting him out of there as quick as possible?
Not really convicted. I'd rather have a 12-round points decision. Nah, not really. You know, whichever way the victory comes, it comes, whether it's a knockout in round 1 or a split decision round 12, whatever. We'll take the victories, no matter which one it is. We'll take them all.
I want to go back to the first fight, because everybody talks about the 12th round knockout, but then you were knocked out in the 9th round. What do you remember about that, and were you thinking about the scorecards and what the judges were saying?
I wasn't really too worried. I was just worried about finishing the fight, that was it, and getting in there and getting back to me boxing.
Were you hurt at all in that 9th round?
I wasn't hurt in the full fight, to be fair. I was down, but I wasn't hurt. And I've been much more hurt than that before. They're called flash knockdowns. The 9th one was a flash knockdown behind the head, sort of behind there. The 12th round was a punch I didn't see coming. And that was it, I got knocked down by it, but got back up nice and strong and finished the round quite strong. Caught Wilder and hurt him in that 12th round. After putting both hands behind my back. Slip, left hook, right hand, bang on target. Caught him nicely and sweet. That was it, next thing the bell ended and that was the round done.
How many times have you watched the fight?
I've never really watched it and analysed it, but I've watched it every time I've been to the gym and needed an hour of highlights and on the cross trainer or whatever. So I watched it a few times, but never really analysed the fight, to be fair. No real interest in it, it's old news. Yesterday's news.
Talk about your conditioning in this fight, because how much different do you feel heading into this fight than the first Wilder fight?
Truth of the matter is, I was out for 3 years, abusing my body, come up to 400 pounds in weight. And then within 6 months, I was fighting Deontay Wilder. After going for 400 pounds on the verge of suicide, 6 months later, I'm in the ring with Deontay Wilder fighting for the heavyweight championship of the world. So really, how good could I have been after 6 months, losing all that weight? So yeah, it was a dare to be great move that paid off. And this time I've had 5 fights. This is my 6th training camp back to back over the last 2 years. I haven't been ballooning up in weight. I've been being sensible as I can, as Tyson Fury could be. And that's it really. Just I feel match fit now, where before I wasn't really match fit.
You say you're going to come in at around 270 for this fight. Explain that decision.
Well, I'm already a fat man waiting to jump out of these clothes. Well, I can go up to whatever weight I want to. We're all fat in my family, everyone's fat. My mother's fat, my father's fat, and all my brothers are fat. So we are a fat family, and I don't need to put weight on, I just need to lose it all the time. So rather than losing it, getting right down to 250, I'm just going to stay at what I am naturally trained down rather than getting it down lower. Just being that natural heavyweight. And I'm a natural, much bigger man than Deontay Wilder anyway. I think Wilder's one of them guys who, if he doesn't train, he goes down. And me, if I don't train, I go up. So I'm a natural heavyweight, a natural monster. And Wilder's like probably a natural cruiserweight or something like that. So yeah, I'm naturally bigger, so I'm just going to use my natural advantage to my benefit.
Anthony Joshua offered his services to you.
He didn't actually. He got on Sky Sports and said that he'd come over for sparring. I agreed straight away as soon as I seen that, sent a video to Instagram saying I'd love to have him in camp, and there was no reply ever. The door was always wide open for him to come over, and he absolutely made himself look like a bit of an idiot because he said something and he didn't do it, and that was it. He never ever once got on the phone to me and said, can I come over or whatever. But I think it was just like, it was one of them things what he almost said immediately in an interview afterwards. He said he regretted saying it because it was out there. When he said that on video, he said he regretted saying what he did on video because he almost knew that I was gonna say yeah straight away, and it was too late by then.
What did you think of Anthony Joshua's last performance against Andy Ruiz?
Not much, to be fair. I thought it was do what he needed to do, but it wasn't no great shape victory. And there was a 3-headed monster in the heavyweight division, and then someone came and chopped off the 3rd head, and now there's only a 2-headed monster. Because to get knocked out by a little fat guy in Andy Ruiz, and then to go in a rematch and then do a performance like that, that's not the best heavyweight in the world's victory. That's like someone who's scraping by on a victory. And although you got to do what you got to do to win, I think the world knows now that there's no more 3-headed monster. 3 became 2, and on Saturday night 2 will become 1. Who are you gonna bag?
How much do you want those titles back though? Because he has those titles that you never lost.
Yeah, I've already got all those belts at home, and I've no interest in them again, not at all. I'm the lineal heavyweight champion. I'm about to win the WBC heavyweight championship. Also, I'll be the 2nd man in history to ever hold the Ring Magazine belt twice. Nobody else can say that, only Muhammad Ali, and he's unfortunately no longer with us. So I'll be the only living heavyweight that's ever held the Ring Magazine belt twice. That's something to say, innit?